All right, so my quest to be prepared for spring is still ongoing. Unfortunately, it looks like spring is springing faster than they said it was going to spring. Spring is springing faster than they said it was going to spring. That's a lot of springs. Anyways, our groundhog said that we were going to have 6 more weeks of winter, but it's 70 degrees right now. I mean, this is not what I expected, so it's kind of put a kink in my timetable. Last week we went through this bee yard and verified that we had 3 more dead outs than we thought, but I still have a lot of bees here. And this week I'm going to be removing bee barns from the front row that have no bees in them. So I will leave 2 bee barns, the Krynock and the purple hive here, and the rest of them are going to be removed. And I'm going to be bringing down some new hive stands that I built. But today, that's going to happen today, but it may not happen in this video, but I am going to do it today. Today, the goal is for me to go over to the farm and do the same thing there that I did here last week, and that's find out how many colonies died during that cold snap. I didn't expect 3 to die here, so I'm curious how many lived over there.
Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees.
All right, so we made it to the farm, and the good news, from what I can see, just from my initial observation, as you can see behind me, we have a lot of hives and we have a lot of bees flying around the front of those hives. So it's a pretty nice day. I think it's about 72 right now. When I came in, I noticed a lot of dandelions blooming. The peach trees are starting to get red on top. Doesn't mean it's imminent, but I would give it about 3 more weeks and those peach trees are going to pop. And I also see a lot of little purple flowers and more dandelion out in the field in front of the hive. So I think the pollen is going to start showing up in the environment, which is going to make these girls boom. Now that doesn't mean that we didn't lose any hives, because I didn't think I was going to lose any hives in last week's video, but the home yard, we lost 3. If you haven't seen it, you can go back and watch that video. It's a long one. It was like 40 minutes, and I appreciate it if you stayed to the end. I know that was a lot to get through. We were going to go through that entire bee yard. This video won't be that long, but the goal here is to do the same thing that we did in that bee yard. And that is for me to get through the hives, find a queen, make sure they're laying. If it's a dead out, I want to pull that hive aside. If it's not a dead out and we have a queen and some brood in there, I think what I may do is go home and get some pollen substitute and start putting pollen patties on these hives just to bolster them up, because this is the yard where we're going to get the bees for the new bee yard. Anyways, let me get my gear the rest of the way on the smoker. Let's get into these hives, see what happened, cross our fingers that we didn't lose any bees. All right, let's see what we have here. I don't think I had anybody in this box, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. There is no activity on the front of it right now, which concerns me. Makes me think that they're a dead out. Nothing on the inside. Nothing here. We have dead bees in the back. This is a dead out. Yeah, these girls didn't make it. Yep, there they are. Yeah, that's a shame. It looks like, well, let's see here. No, there's still food in that box. Well, they didn't starve out. That means there's really nothing I could have done to save them. Let's go ahead and dump the dead bees out. And I think what I will do is I will take this hive back with me. Here's our bees. It happens, it happens. It happens. Well, this bottom board has seen better days too. All right. We know that that one is a goner. I think I will take it back with me today. I've got to do some maintenance on that bottom board anyways. And by maintenance, I mean replace it. That one's toast. I tried doing it with just straight plywood this year or last year, and it didn't work, even though I painted them. The water still got them. And this comb drawn out will be good for swarm traps. It'll also be good to leave some comb in there for the new girls at the other yard. Okay. What do we have here? Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, we have girls in here. Just take a quick look, see what's going on, and then we'll be out. Let's give them some smoke. I don't want to get stung. Hello. Hello. Okay, they are hearing me. Let's go ahead and move that top box. Hello, ladies. I hear you. Okay, that box is empty. And we have a full colony of bees in here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 frames of bees, plus 3 frames up here. And they have a little bit of food in that box. So I'm going to say that they're okay. That's a good one. Beautiful. Yeah, I just saw a girl fly in there. That's a good sign. Oh, we have girls all the way in the top. But that doesn't mean that this hive isn't just being robbed out. Let's have a look. Oh no, that is a full colony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames of bees. They're doing good. Okay. And we know that this one is alive. I can tell by the activity on the front. They've got guards on the front. So we're just going to go ahead and move to the next pallet. Now these pallets, I'm not going to go through and try to find the queen. If I see activity in the hive and it looks like there's a colony, I know the queen's in there. We are going to move forward and do some actual inspections on some of these smaller hives. I just want to get through these pallets really quick because these pallets are probably going to make up a majority of the bees at the new bee yard, which may happen soon. All right, I see activity on both of the front hives. We will check them, but I know that they're in good shape. Let's look at the back. I just saw a girl go in here. Let's see what we can see in here. Oh, that is a slap full hive. Holy moly. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 frames of bees. They're in really good shape. Okay. All right, ladies, I'm out. I'm out. Now here, I see a bunch of wax cappings on the landing board in front of the hive. That makes me think that these girls are being robbed out. Oh no. Well, if they're being robbed, you know what? Those bees are a lot of activity. Let's have a look here. We're going to go through this one. Okay, I only see a little bit of activity in this hive. Just want to make sure these aren't robbers. They've actually slowed down a little bit since I opened the hive. They were a little bit sketchy when I first opened up, but now they look pretty good. That didn't make anybody happy. I know, I'm sorry. I know, breaking your propolis. Okay, they have food right there. And it's wet food. That tells me that they've either robbed out another colony or they found something in the environment. It's unlikely they found something in the environment yet. Maybe the dandelions and the clover, I guess, a little bit, but okay. These girls have food, and because they have food and because they have bees, that tells me that they have not been robbed out. They are still guarding their world. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay, this girl's even got pollen on her feet right there. Okay, and we have some brood right here. Okay, so that tells me the queen is probably on the next frame. Okay, yeah, there she is right there. There's our queen. She's still green. Okay, we are going to go ahead and close this hive up. They've got food. I will come back and give them some pollen sub. Oh, goodness. And a new lid. Holy moly. All right, let's have a quick look in here. I know that these girls are in good shape because I can see them on the landing board. Hello, ladies. Spring is here. Oh, this is a busy hive. Okay. Yep, these girls are in good shape. Not even going to dig through them. Not even going to dig through them. They're killing it. All right, I think these girls might be dead. I don't see any activity at all. And I see a ton of ants coming out of the hive. Okay, we may have lost this one. Yes, this is a dead out. Let's see if we have any food that we can snag from this box and give to some of the other girls. Okay, they've also been robbed out. They've got nothing. Yeah, all the dead bees are down in the bottom. All right, let's go ahead and dump out the hive. That way we don't get rotting bees in it. I'd hate to have that stink. All right. There we go. This lid is toast. This box is now empty. That means they get the big red X. This lid's got to be replaced anyways. I am pretty confident that these girls are alive. I see some activity on the front, which is good. And I have a lot of bees on the inside. Let's give them a spritz. Hello. Oh, that is a nice hive. Let's give them some sugar. Keep them happy. There you go. Yum, yum. And I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to kind of set the camera back. I'm going to go through the rest of this. Well, you can watch it in time lapse and we'll put some music on or something. And then we'll get out of here because I've got a lot more work to do. Spring preparation is happening and it's Super Bowl Sunday. By the time you watch this, you will know who won and who lost. Right now, I don't know. It's all a big mystery. There we go. We have food. Yep, we have food. We still have capped honey in there. That is good. All right, there's a little bit more food. So your guards don't get happy on me. Well, they're already getting happy. There we go. Let's just see your queen. Okay, that is beautiful. We have bee bread, we have honey, everything a growing colony needs there. Okay, this is a light frame, very light. We do have a lot of bee bread in there. Not seeing a queen, not seeing any brood, but they don't have any honey in there. I do see brood on this next frame. You can already see it. There we go. Don't see the queen on this frame, but there's some brood. There's some more girls there. There's a heavy pollen frame. They still have food though. That's a good thing. Okay, that is a full frame of brood. An entire frame of brood right there. Don't see the queen on there. There's another full frame of brood. Don't see the queen on there. We got to be getting close to her. Okay, we have food, pollen, and nectar on there. This is an entire pollen frame here. Okay, so we must have missed the queen, and that's okay. That's a full frame of food. Okay. I'm good. There you go. That is a nice hive. I tell you what, I'm going to push you back. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these hives, and I'll let you know when I'm done, what I find. All right, fellas and fellettes, I've been through every single hive in this bee yard, and I'm ready to report my tally. I've got my findings. Now, before I tell you what the findings are, I want to make sure you understand that I went into this season, into this winter, with 36 colonies in this bee yard. We had 36 hives. They were all kicking butt, and I thought for sure they were all going to make it through the winter. Well, unfortunately, winter threw us a surprise, and we had about 2 weeks where the temperature was like 17. And that caused me to lose a few colonies. Now, over at the home bee yard, we lost 3 colonies out of 20 that we had over there, and out of 36 colonies, which is what we had in this bee yard going into winter, we now have 31 colonies. So we've lost 5 colonies. They're dead. They've been robbed out since. They have no resources left in their hive except for the comb. And I tell you, that is 50 frames of drawn brood comb, so that is going to help me out in the new bee yard, Honey Creek, that we're going to be launching probably in about a month or two. So that I can use that comb, it's okay, but that leaves us with 31 hives here, and of those 31 hives, 30 of them are queen right. Yeah, you heard me right. We've got one hive that has no queen. They've got about a baseball-sized cluster in them, and they're doing what they can to try to pretend that they've got a queen. They're trying to draw out queen cells, but they've got no hope of survival, and I'm not going to try to blend them with another colony right now. I'm just going to let them do what they're going to do, and maybe the last bee standing will fly out and go beg his way into another colony. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I can tell you this. Of the 36 original colonies that we went into winter with, we now have 30, and I'm very, very happy with that. Now, I want to tell you what my goal is for the Honey Creek bee yard, which we're going to be launching soon. I'll probably take my boxes over there next week. I am going to probably the first week of March, maybe the second week of March, come out to this bee yard, do splits, and I'm going to take away 3 frames of bees from each one of these hives with the queen and move them over to the Honey Creek yard. We're going to do a forced split or a forced swarm on these girls, and that will give us a starter colony in every one of the hives over at the new bee yard. But I'm not going to deal with a brood break. I'm not going to be in a situation where I have to wait for all of these girls to create their own queen. I've decided that I'm going to go to Mountain Sweet Honey in North Georgia and buy 20 new queens. I might go to Bob Binnie's and buy them. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to get myself 20 brand new nice Italians that are mated and ready to lay and put those into these hives 2 days after I make the move, and then hopefully they'll be accepted and start producing brood in time to take advantage of all the wonderful blooms that are going to be happening on this farm in the spring. So with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.